Hey guys, Aaron C. coming at you again today with another lesson. So I want to do a couple things different today. So I want to talk today about combining styles and where do things kind of cross over. You know, it's real easy out there to say, oh, what do you play? Well, I'm a rock player, I'm a country player, I'm a blues player, I'm a jazz player. But a lot of these styles, you know, come from things. So for example, you know, a lot of things, you know, in rock and roll specifically are rooted in the blues. Okay, it was really the, you know, original American art form, as well as jazz and things like that. Things like country came along and the gospel sound. And, you know, if you listen to interviews with Elvis, he will say, you know, it was country, gospel, and rhythm and blues. And also, if you look at jazz, it's a big melting pot of different styles, different cultures, different rhythms, and things like that. So today I want to talk to just how we can kind of merge some of these styles and take some chord progressions and do certain things like that. So one of the easiest ways to do that is, I believe, rhythms, because you will see a lot of common chord progressions in different types of songs, and I've covered these in some of the past videos. So I'm just going to kind of go a little deeper on that today. So we can take just your standard 1-4-5 progression, which would be in the key of G, which would be G, C, and D. Okay, so if we wanted to just do kind of a basic folk song, in your 1-4-5, okay? Now, we can make that a rock song with the power chords and same thing, right? Now, what if we want to go a little further? So for example, if we want to make it a little more island sounding, now with that specific technique, I did go to the bar chords. Can you do it with open chords? It is a little harder to pulse and pull off with the bar chords. So that's the reason I do, I'm sorry, with the open chords. That's the reason I do that with the bar chords, okay? Now, obviously, can I do this with the short chords? Yes, absolutely. Now, when you're getting into the jazz stuff and things like that, you need a little bit more than just rhythm. We have to change the voicing, or, you know, add to or take away from the chord. So for example, a major 7, I'll move a little closer there so you can see that. So for the G major 7, first finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, second finger 3rd fret on the 2nd string 3rd finger, 4th fret 4th string, 4th finger 4th fret 3rd string. Now we're going to mute that 5th string. It's going to be right there in the middle of it all, okay? And then, by the way, this is the E-type major 7, and that moves up and down the neck. And then we have the A-type, the C major 7, which is going to be strings 1 through 5 barred in the 3rd. Second finger is going to be 4th fret 3rd string. Third finger is going to be 5th fret 4th string. 4th finger is going to be on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. It's a 5-string chord. And then we all know this D7. So we want to make it more of a swing thing where we do the pulse and the comp changes. Okay, so that's one thing we would have going on there. Okay, so that's more for the jazz swing. Or if we want to kind of make it more of a ballad, okay? So that is something we would do there if that was what we wanted to do. Now, I've showed you kind of just the basic island thing, with that sort of thing. Now, what if we wanted to go one step further and wanted to get into what's called chord substitution, okay? Now, hear me out on this thing, okay, because this is where we get into a little bit of theory, okay? One of the easy ways we do this is called relative minor substitution. Now, if we're going like, man, that's big words, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not as complex as it may sound. Relative minor substitution. If you have a major chord, each major has what's called a relative minor, okay? All right. what is each major's relative minor? It's the sixth of that key. So for example, we're in the key of G, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so that's the sixth. Okay, so say I wanted to play that E minor in place of the G. Okay, so that's one way. So I wanted to substitute the C major 7 with an A minor 7. So those are a couple different things. So if you notice, changing the rhythms, changing the chord voicings, and substituting chords, I did not add any other chords than just the 1-4-5 progression. And yet we could do all those different things with that. So anyways, I want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me today. And if there's any videos you'd like to see me make, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to see what I can do to make that happen. Hey man, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So each time I get an idea that I want to share with everybody, you'll be one of the first to know and find out. And please feel free to share, and feel free to come back anytime you like. Always nice hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate you stopping by today. I look forward to seeing you soon, and take care.